Hi there, it's Jen from Juniper Rising, and I was feeling called to just step in and do some readings for the different signs, see what's going on for everybody. There's a lot of shifts happening for all of us right now, so I just wanted to check in and see what's going on and any guidance that we can give you at this time. So this is for earth signs. We're going to start with Taurus, then Virgo, then Capricorn, and I'll have them time stamped so you can skip right to where you want. Your sun, moon, or rising sign. All right, so what's going on for Taurus? Slow and steady. I'm getting a sense of not a lot of movement. So if you've been working on something, maybe you feel like it's not quite progressing. But I feel like you're dedicated towards a path here. You have an end goal in mind. You have your eyes set on the prize. So even if something requires patience, dedication, discipline, you're willing to put in the work no matter how long it takes. Now, I'm also getting, I don't know, maybe some of you work from home, or you do some sort of planning or home improvement, or maybe you visit other establishments for work. You're working really hard at something because I feel like you have this knowing that it's going to pay off. 8 of Wands. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but some of you motorbike might be significant. But yeah, something's about to take off. You've got communication. You've got movement here. Trying to get it without the glare for you. All right, what is the shift that is occurring for you right now? What shift is going on for Taurus? All right. Ooh, wish fulfillment. After a painful ending, some of you, I'm getting an old cycle is closing and a new one is beginning. There's a rebirth. There's prosperity coming towards you. So if you had some sort of setback or failure in the past, this is saying don't let that hold you back, because that is the only obstacle keeping you from any gain. So the shift could be the need to shift out of a mindset of whatever this past situation was. I feel like maybe it shook your confidence, but you're going to be rewarded for your perseverance. Some of you may be thinking about walking away from a situation, but you've got wish fulfillment. There's recognition. Some of you could be really prominent within your community. All right. What's the shift, though? Where are you at on your soul journey, and what shift is needed at this time? Oh, empathy. I am open or opening to seeing both sides of a situation and regret. I know that I cannot change the past. So again, that message is coming through here of perhaps there was something that happened in the past and you wish that you had handled it differently. And it could have been a relationship, the relationship to yourself, a decision that you made, or just habits and behaviors and patterns that maybe didn't serve you. And it's like, I'm just hearing, if you could have done it over, I would have done something sooner. I would have, all these other things. But empathy, let's see what that is about. You don't truly understand others' motivations if you haven't lived their lives and seen the world through their eyes. So it can be easy to judge another's behavior matched up against your own and label it as right or wrong. But you're missing an important part of the equation, the other person's history and personal path. We are all sparks of the divine with a purpose here in this dimension, and we can all exert our free will. Some of us have lost our way along the path to love, and it is a human reaction to judge others before examining their journey through their eyes and with compassion. Your job is not to judge, it is to love and understand. So there could be a lot of things that are triggering within relationships in your life and just with people in general. So that could be a important shift for you to take into consideration. What's the guidance for Taurus? Oh. Accept and receive external validation. There's something here, some of you might need to tune out external distractions and remember why you do what you do, and not necessarily the recognition that you get in turn, because the recognition comes when you are in the flow of why you do what you do in the first place. Accept that people, situations, and circumstances may not be ideal, but they are temporary and they have their own lessons. And from that space, you can begin to receive. So I feel like some of you might be trying to just like manifest stuff and maybe feeling stuck. The distraction of shiny things. Yeah, so definitely examining any vices that you have could be very helpful for you at this time. All right. Virgo. Let's see. Do this deck. Virgo. What shifts are going on for Virgo? Oh, well, we're walking away from something. Okay. I'm getting the song from Pocahontas. Specifically that like connection between Pocahontas and John Smith. And the song, specifically the lyrics, how can there be so much that you don't know? And I get that because of this card here and the subconscious. So I kind of feel like you might be seeing something one way, but you're missing a deeper perspective or truth that involves exploring your emotional landscape and going beyond what is on the surface. So some of you are in this energy of this deep dive, going into the depths of your soul. I mean, this is also a lot to do with the full moon. And wanting to illuminate some sort of truth. So there's like this truth-seeking energy that I'm getting here. And wanting to know what is the right path. But the right path is where you're being led. Where your path is where your healing is. So going into those depths is going to help you get into this level of enlightenment of knowing exactly what it is that you are searching for, or getting the clarity on why you feel the way that you feel, and now I'm getting what's eating Gilbert Grape. So let's clarify this. Why the Eight of Cups? Ooh, Devil. Capricorn energy. The Moon. What's the Moon about? Empress. And the Star. Wow, there's a lot of different messages coming out for you, Virgo. What's the star? I'm also getting that whatever it is that you're wanting or wanting to manifest, that like maybe you're discrediting as because it doesn't seem rational or logical. It's like it defies all of that. You've been trying to break free from something here. Could be toxic situations, relationships, vices. Some of you have left behind a toxic situation that's no longer serving you, either in work, home, love, family, etc. For some of you, this could be you walking away from a Capricorn or feeling like a Capricorn walked away from you. But if this is the case, whoever walked away from you, it doesn't have to be a Capricorn, but could be, could also be Cancerian, Pisces, or Scorpio, but whoever has walked away felt that the situation wasn't copacetic, is that the right word? It wasn't the highest vibration. And that could be because there were other temptations involved, third-party situations, substance abuse, addictions, obsessions, like just whatever it was, this person needed to go forward. And you could be seeing, and this could be you too, realizing, wow, this isn't serving me and I need to move forward towards something new. But there's also this understanding and perhaps even regret over letting this happen. I don't know. There's a lot of messages there. Some of you are also dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Going through that dark night of the soul, going through your shadow self, diving into your subconscious is really going to raise your vibration here. There could be a very strong connection that you have with another person. There's also something here about you really needing to recognize your worth, that your worth isn't defined by what you do, how you do it, that you're enough as you are. And something here too about overgiving. So being mindful of, why are you giving, and are you giving to the right people or situations? And then you have this wish fulfillment. So this beautiful partnership, this new offer. Some of you, it's wanting to heal a relationship or a situation. Whew, that wasn't convoluted at all. And there you are in the bottom of the deck here, Virgo. Yeah, self-sabotage showing up here, but it's all in your head. This is like, if swords are the mind, right, and our thoughts. And this person isn't so tightly bound that they can't just remove the blindfold and all the thoughts that are keeping them stuck. This is like, as soon as they release the binds that are self-imposed, they can get to the castle behind them. And it's not as bad as they're making it out to be. But the longer they sit in this, the harder it seems to feel, or the more the thoughts stack up. So these are the excuses, the logic, the reason that, oh, well, I can't do this because, X, Y, and Z. And it's just like, just do the thing. Take the leap of faith. Definitely something healing here. Tell me more about the Fool. Some of you are starting a new chapter. Oh, I can't show it because of... There we go. You have the Star again. So taking the leap of faith actually grants you the wish fulfillment that you're seeking. So some of you are starting something new, trying to let go of the past, getting over grief, heartache, loss. Let's see. What's the shift? Ooh, guilt. Love. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Jeez. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul's growth. Energy of fear has many disguises to complicate your path to loving yourself. Guilt is the most devious because it is a wolf in sheep's clothing. It is a self-imposed emotion that pretends to be instructive and enlightening. Guilt can help us grow when we realize that our actions have been hurtful to others and that we need to make amends. After we do so, though, it is time to learn from the behavior and move on. The problem arises when we hold on to a guilty feeling that serves no purpose other than promoting self-destructiveness and low self-esteem. No one is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. Guilt is not always rational, but if you examine it subjectively, act on it, and release it, it becomes a temporary emotion. Long-held guilty feelings are never good and will create a roadblock to self-love and happiness. You must continually scan your current emotions for any guilty feelings and bring them to the surface for analysis. Healthy guilt is a warning that action should be taken. Irrational guilt needs to be let go of. All right. This is the guidance. Overthinking will spoil the magic. Balance now. Yeah, so if you've been overthinking a situation, it's time to act. The best way to stop the anxiety and the overthinking is to just take the action, and in turn it will bring balance and prosperity. So it's time to trust your intuition and, don't hesitate. All right. Whew. Capricorn. Do this one. Yeah. All right. What shift is Capricorn going through? I hope I'm not shaking the camera. Well, hello. Hello, Dolly. Some of you, Dolly Parton could be significant. Well, you're looking good, Capricorn. Focused on your success, your finances. Some of you are having perhaps a glow up. You're building a foundation for yourself. Snails could be significant too. So I'd look up the symbolism, animal symbolism meaning for snail. But there's a lot of growth that's happening for you right now, Capricorn. Yeah. Focus on your foundation and on your stability. Four of Pentacles. It's important for you to focus on some investments right now. So I'm hearing as you grow, you glow. And you have King of Cups here. So there's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, or just a person who is admiring you or perhaps can't let go of you. That song Genie in a Bottle is coming to mind. I think somebody's just seeing you seeing you for who you are, accomplishing your goals, doing what you set out to do. Let's get clarity on that, shall we? Two of Wands and Three of Pentacles. So there could be some news to celebrate in the next 2 days. Could be a birthday in the next couple days, 3 days. It's too many. All right, tell me about the Four of Pentacles, please. King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, yeah. You could have somebody here wants to make you an offer. Perhaps they held back in the past and now they want to step out of their comfort zone. If this is somebody you're dealing with in the past, could want to reconcile with you. And then you have the Six of Wands. It's the King of Cups. Ooh, Queen of Swords. You could be in an in-between place of whether or not you want to reconcile with a past person or open yourself up to something new. I feel like you're very focused on taking action towards getting yourself a home or a place to live. Some of you could be moving. Two of Cups, yeah, so definitely a strong relationship energy here. So if love has been on the back burner, it looks like it's coming in. You're seeking peace, you're seeking balance. Horses could be significant for some of you. What's this? Yeah, Three of Swords. Capricorn, you've done a really good job of healing your heart. I'm getting the sense that some of you have been healing things from the past 9 years, even 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 9 years, 10 years, 15 years. You've been through a lot, and you're celebrating everything that you're receiving right now. You're holding on to it, and it's not in a too tight kind of manner, but you're in this deserving energy and not willing to put yourself in any position to backtrack in any way. So you're really in this energy of who's adding value into my life, who's showing up. If I stop putting the effort forward, do these situations sort of fall away and die off? Like, if I stop making the effort in my friendships and my family relationships and my romantic life, what happens? Does the other person show up? If not, then that kind of tells you whether or not, people are wanting to put in the effort to be in your life. You're no longer overgiving. You're recognizing your value, and recognizing that, not everyone gets to be in your life if they're not willing to show up with the energy of equal give and take, right? So it's like, I think that you just dealt with a lot of manipulators and people who have just used and abused your friendship and relationship. Perhaps, whatever it is, you're rising above it. And in turn, receiving it. Because you said yes to yourself. And now people are watching you. And they can't even say anything. And it wouldn't matter if they did, because you don't need the validation. You don't need the recognition. It's nice, but you don't need it. You're not out here trying to prove yourself to anyone. You're just living your life. I do feel like there's an offer coming in from somebody who may feel like they lost an opportunity with you. And I get a sadness to this reading in the sense that it's like, you've had to make these judgment calls. You've had to stand in your power and in your truth. red could be significant for you. I mean, garnet is your stone. But it's like Capricorns love fiercely and they want to bring everyone with them. And I feel like you've just recognized that if people are draining you and taking from you and not giving back, they can't come with you. And that there are people who don't do that. They work on themselves and they can meet you where you're at. Whew. But it looks good. Regret, I know that I cannot change the past. Perseverance, I know that I can set my mind, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to, and empathy. Excuse me. The soul doesn't know time. Time is a construct of the physical dimension. To your soul, there is only one big now. Think of the past as the now that has already been created and the future as the now that has yet to be created. You don't have the power to uncreate the past, so let it go. Your power of creation lies in your awareness of the present. You have the power to not only create your future, but also create acceptance of your past. You should realize that you are the total summation of every single experience you have had. These experiences have helped shape you into the person you are today. Train yourself not to judge past events as good or bad, but as opportunities. And what have you learned from the past that will help enrich your future? Focusing on the past and letting it dictate the direction of your future is taking your power away from yourself. You are the creator. You hold the power. Reflect on the lessons of the past and use your current power to create your bright future. So there could be something that you are still holding on to from the past, and it's time to let it go so that you can create the future, desired future that you want. I just want to see, what are you in regret of? Queen of Wands. Not believing in yourself sooner. Not recognizing your power sooner, allowing other people to diminish you or tell you who or what you are, feeding into your shadow and your fears, letting fears hold you back. But I feel like you're reclaiming all of that. Yeah, you're in touch with your emotions and your intuition, and there's love and there's compassion. Because you've been through so much. All right, what's the guidance? Elephants could be significant. Ambush fear with your ferocious dream. Feed your artist. Prosperity sisters are happiness and joy. So some of you might be creators, artistic. It's time to dive into that further. Soul on fire. Yeah, you're getting it, Capricorn. So get it, I guess. All right. Those are the messages I have for the earth signs. If you stuck it through to the end, thank you for being here. I'm sending you so much love and blessings. Take care.